What's up, YouTube? This is Tom with Fresh Vintage. We're here at SEMASHOW 2023 in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are here at the Snap-on exhibit and booth. Tons and tons of stuff here. Right now, we're actually looking at a John Beam 7800 Pro Speed, and we're talking to Carl. Thank you so much for being here, Carl.
Very welcome.
This is a really, really impressive unit, but the question I wanted to ask is, I see Pro Speed, and my question is, could you walk through some of the steps that make this a Pro Speed unit versus like a non-Pro Speed unit?
So standard tire changer is either single speed or usually two speed. So what Pro Speed is, if you notice, I've got a slow speed here, and if I progress the pedal down, I have another faster speed. So that's similar to two speed, but it's actually a little more and a little better. Because a lot of times the technician doesn't get the tire down into the drop center, and that causes the tire to bind up, and if he continues to try to install the tire, he'll damage the wheel, damage the tire. So Pro Speed senses how much torque it's taking to install that tire and will automatically slow the changer down to say, hey, Mr. Technician, you need to be a little more careful, try to get the tire sidewall down in the drop center before we damage anything, while still maintaining the speed that we want to get a tire done.
Excellent, okay.
So this changer is really a great changer. It's got a wheel lift on the side here. We just roll it up onto the wheel lift, raise it up, and lay it over, and there's an anti-rotation pin here that's going to go through the center of the rim. So we lay that over, bring it down, rotate it till we get that pin inside the lug hole. It has an automatic lockdown system, so we grab a cone that's a polymer base, so it's not going to scratch the rim.
Excellent.
Put that on, flip the little knob there. It's going to automatically lock the wheel in place. I know it's locked because the light is now illuminated. I can pull on the rim, it's secure. So we're going to go over here, and we have dual sync bead breakers. So I'm going to unlock it. So now as I move this in and out, you'll notice the lower one moves together.
That's very impressive.
So I bring it out till I'm just about an eighth of an inch away from the rim, about right there. And then I'm going to lock it into place here with this top knob. And so now I would start going down with the bead breaker. I would get it slightly down like that, push the black button, that flips it in so that it's not going to roll off a really tough stuck bead on the tire. So I would do that one. Then I've got a little monitor here. I can look at the bottom, come up from the bottom, start rotating it again. Break my lower bead.
That's impressive.
Okay, now I can swing this one out of the way. Now when I set this to the proper diameter, it automatically told this tool how far it can come out to take the tire off.
Okay.
Another nice feature is that if that were rigid and I accidentally run it too far or did it manually and I ran it into the rim, I could damage the rim or dent the rim. But notice it's spring loaded. So if I go too far, the spring can absorb the energy so we don't damage the rim. But I should be able to press the green button. It's going to come out. I'm going to bring it down so that indentation is right even with the rim. Then I'm going to bring my TPMS sensor around here just to the left of the mount demount head, about right there. And then I'm going to press this white button, which is the auto button. Now the tool is going to go down and into the drop center.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to grab my bead pusher. And I'm going to go the up button. And I'm going to wait for a little beep here. We're running a little low on air pressure at the show, so this is a little bit slower than it normally is. But when you hear the beep and the tool breaks over, like that, ready to take it off. So now I can retract that tool, bring my TPMS sensor over here beside the lower bead breaker. We're going to use the lower bead breaker to take the lower bead off. So you can see the bead breaker there.
Just like that. Excellent.
So then we're going to flip this little tool over here. We're going to bring it down about an eighth inch away from or about an inch above the rim. Put a little bit of lube on here. Our TPMS sensor now needs to be somewhere over here so the tire doesn't go across it to damage it. Bring it back about the same spot there. Bring this across. And on a stiff sidewall, again, I need to put my TPMS sensor over here on the other side. I'm gonna bring that down, make that a bead pusher, make that a bead pusher.
There we go.
And now we can swing everything out of the way, retract it, inflate it to our recommended pressure, and we're good to go.
That is very impressive. And thinking about having a shop where you're constantly turning tires is definitely like a Firestone or something like that. Indispensable must-have tool. Thank you very, very much, Carl, for your time here.
All right,
Really, really
welcome.
appreciate it, buddy.
Very welcome.
Yeah. If you like classic cars, if you like muscle cars, if you like shop equipment and tech, if you like DIY scan tools and Chevelles and Chargers and all the rest, Fresh Vintage is your channel. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and make sure